I am experimental prototype robot K1. My eventual purpose is to replace the human being in a variety of difficult and dangerous tasks.
In the new series, Tom Baker assumes the mantle of Doctor Who.
When will all this happen?
Well, there's no time like the present, is there? Goodbye. Look after him.
Look, Brigadier, look! I think it's starting.
Well, here we go again.
Hi there, this is a review of the new B&M set, The Robot, based on the 1974 story, which was also Tom Baker's first one. Now, these two figures have been released before. The Doctor was first released in 2008 as part of a collectible range, because every time you bought a figure, you got a part of the robot. So it started off with the 4th Doctor, came with a part, then the 5th, and then the 6th Doctor, and then the Zygon as well, and eventually you built the robot. But this time they've released it as a whole, and it's more brighter colours, matching the actual robot, than the original is. But I want to go in closer. If you look at the head there, not happy, like a chip on his nose, and marks on just beside it, like a botched nose job. The 4th Doctor, supposed to be a new release head. I'm not sure. Some say the Seeds Doom one. Colours are more vibrant, certainly on the scarf, but I have trouble standing him up. That is why I'm using the backdrop, because they both don't stand too well. Mind you, that giant robot figure never has stood well, even on the first release, which I will bring in shortly. I've even got the Dennis Fisher version of it, which is about 8 inches high, and that doesn't stand up. It's the waist that makes them top heavy. But the Doctor looks good. I quite like it, but I think the jacket should be like the first release, darker, certainly more burgundy. This is more like a bright red. It wasn't quite like that. Right, let's see the 4th Doctor. Trousers are a bit lighter, bit more detail on them because they were like a tweed, so they've kind of put that detail on, which is nice. And his battered shoes, and like I said, the scarf is much brighter, and the waistcoat's more detail, and the tie. It's a nice enough set, especially if you didn't get this set. So I'm now going to bring in, just bear with me 2 moments, I'm just going to bring in the first release of the robot and the first release of the 4th Doctor. So here we have the 2 4th Doctors. So the one on the left is the original release, and the new one here. Now on the new one, as I said, the tie is more detailed. As you can see, this was just painted plain green. This one on the left had, this new one has more detail, like on the jacket, stands out more in the brighter colour, but the more detail on the trousers. I would wish they would do 2 heads again on just not just the 4th Doctor, any other Doctor, or certain figures. Like I would dream of a Tegan figure with a hatted head and non-hatted head. It's a nice figure. Now we have the 2 robots. The one on the right is the new one, and the one on the left is the original collect and build version. So just basically repaints, although the head of the new one is different. I'll go in closer, you can see. I know it's tilted a bit forward, but I think this chappie is more accurate. but the colours are better on the one on the right. So that's the two of them. There's something else that is different. So the difference is, in the actual story, you had, of course, you got these Pincher's hands, and one is to hold the gun. So this one has two of the same. And down below we have the two DMAC guns, about the same really. Marks out of 10, I'm not going to be that generous. I'm going to give it 6. Yeah, it's a nice paint job and that, but I'm not happy with that face, damage to it. Obviously the mole might be damaged, I don't know. If you have got one yourself and it's the same, I would love to know. Please drop a comment in the box below, much appreciated, and please subscribe to the channel. And on my last video I said about a 5 Doctors one coming soon. It will be. I need to do that one outside, so all will be revealed soon. Just waiting for the weather to improve a bit first, so bear with me. My next video will probably be on the Worries of the Deep set. I just want to go a little bit more detail, which is better. Right, the heads. The one on the right, the new one, much darker than the bright red, so I think that looks better and that's more accurate. What's interesting, last thing I want to say on this, is the actual prop from 1974 still exists. I assume it still does. Yes, I'm sure the BBC have got it. I hope they haven't sold it or thrown it out or something. But there we have. Hope you've liked this little video. Please drop a like and subscribe. Take care. God bless. Bye.
I am experimental prototype robot K1. My eventual purpose is to replace the human being in a variety of difficult and dangerous tasks.